Remember this guy? The poor, unsuspecting CIA analyst, William Donloe, from the original Mission Impossible? The one who, let's be honest, had a pretty terrible day at Langley thanks to Ethan Hunt and his team. Well, get ready for a shock, because almost 3 decades later, William Donloe is back, and his return is not just unexpected, it's a fan's dream come true, and even the actor himself couldn't believe it. Why we loved him. For those who might need a quick refresher, or perhaps you're a newer Mission Impossible fan diving into the saga, William Donloe, played by the incredibly subtle Rolf Saxon, was the unsuspecting collateral damage in one of the most iconic espionage scenes in cinematic history, the Langley Vault break-in. Ethan Hunt, in a masterstroke of spycraft, needed to get Donloe out of the way. How did he do it? A simple, yet devastatingly effective, dose of food poisoning. We saw him retching, utterly miserable, and then, in one fell swoop, his career seemingly derailed, reassigned to a desolate radar station in Alaska. But here's the thing about Mission Impossible fans, we notice the details. We appreciate the small, perfectly pitched performances. And Donloe, despite his limited screen time, became a cult hero. Why? Because he was the ultimate everyman caught in the crossfire of a spy game he barely understood. His misfortune was played for a quick laugh, sure, but there was also an underlying sense of injustice. This wasn't some nefarious villain, this was just a guy doing his job, and he got royally screwed over. Fans online, across forums, Twitter, and Reddit, have been asking for years, when will justice be served for Donloe? Will Ethan ever apologize? It became a running gag, a fond memory, and a quiet hope. And now, that hope has materialized. Fast forward nearly 3 decades. We've seen Ethan Hunt face off against countless threats, defy gravity, and push the boundaries of cinematic action. But deep down, a question lingered for many of us: whatever happened to William Donloe? Director Christopher McQuarrie, the mastermind behind the recent Mission Impossible films and the narrative architect who truly understands this franchise's soul, heard the fan whispers. He understood the unique charm and lingering pathos of Donloe. He, too, felt that sense of unfinished business, that slight injustice. So, as the story for Mission Impossible, the final reckoning began to take shape, a truly audacious idea emerged: bring him back. And not just for a fleeting cameo, but to weave him organically into the fabric of the story. Imagine the pitch meeting. So, Ethan Hunt needs to find something critical in the Arctic, and who better to find it with than a guy who's been exiled to a remote radar tower for 30 years? It's brilliantly absurd, perfectly Mission Impossible. In the final reckoning, Ethan's team, including the ever-reliable Benji Dunn and the resourceful Grace, embark on a perilous journey to the Arctic. Their mission? To locate a sunken submarine, critical to whatever world-ending threat they're facing this time. And in the vast, icy expanse, nestled in a cozy, remote home, they make an incredible discovery: William Donloe. Still there. Still faithfully on duty. Still the same subtle, slightly bewildered but utterly loyal government employee we remember. It's a moment designed to elicit gasps, cheers, and maybe even a few tears of joy from longtime fans. This isn't just fan service, it's a narrative stroke of genius that elevates a minor character to something truly essential. It gives closure to a long-standing inside joke within the fandom and adds a layer of unexpected emotional resonance to the film. While we, the fans, were collectively hoping for Donloe's return, no one was more surprised, or perhaps initially skeptical, than the man himself, Rolf Saxon. At 69 years old, Saxon is a seasoned, classically trained actor, but he's largely remained out of the Hollywood blockbuster limelight. His career has been rich and varied, with extensive work in theater, occasional film roles like in Saving Private Ryan and Tomorrow Never Dies, and even a surprising stint as one of the voices for the beloved Teletubbies for years.
So, imagine this: you're Rolf Saxon. You played a small part in a blockbuster almost 3 decades ago. You've moved on. And then, out of the blue, you get a call. An offer to return to Mission Impossible. What would your first thought be? If you're Rolf Saxon, it was simple: this is a prank. He recounts logging into a Zoom meeting, probably in a comfortable t-shirt, expecting a joke or a mistaken identity. And then, boom! There's Christopher McQuarrie, on the screen, asking him to reprise the role of William Donloe. The sheer unlikelihood of it all, combined with the passage of time, made it an almost surreal experience for Saxon. He never anticipated Donloe would achieve cult status, let alone warrant a return to one of the biggest franchises in cinema. This wasn't just another acting job, it was a testament to the lasting power of even the smallest roles and the keen eye of a director who understands his audience and the subtle nuances that make characters resonate. It's a story that highlights the unexpected turns an actor's career can take, and the incredible, almost magical, way creative minds like McQuarrie can tap into collective fan consciousness. What makes Donloe's return even more remarkable is that it wasn't just a quick wink to the audience. Director Christopher McQuarrie and star/producer Tom Cruise were so impressed by Rolf Saxon's performance, and the sheer potential of the character, that Donloe's role kept expanding during production.
Initially, it might have been conceived as a smaller, perhaps single-scene appearance. But as filming progressed, as Saxon embodied Donloe once again, and as the narrative naturally unfolded, the team realized they had something special. Cruise himself, known for his meticulous involvement in every aspect of these films, was reportedly keen on having Donloe remain a significant presence. He reportedly insisted that Donloe stay through the third act, making him not just a rediscovered artifact of the past, but a critical component of the present mission. This is a huge vote of confidence, not just in Rolf Saxon's talent, but in the character's newfound importance. Donloe evolves from being merely comic collateral damage to an essential figure in the intricate plot of the final reckoning. Think about the implications. He's not just there for nostalgia. He's actively contributing. He's utilizing his years of dedicated, albeit secluded, service. He brings a unique perspective, perhaps some forgotten piece of intelligence, or simply a grounded, human element amidst the high-octane espionage. This expansion is a testament to the collaborative, iterative filmmaking process that defines the Mission: Impossible franchise. It's about being open to creative discovery on set, allowing performances to shape the story, and recognizing the hidden potential in seemingly minor characters. For fans, this isn't just Donloe coming back, it's Donloe finally getting his moment to shine, to prove his worth, and to be more than just the guy who threw up. Despite this sudden, unexpected re-entry into the global spotlight, Rolf Saxon remains incredibly grounded. He's not a Hollywood celebrity chasing fame, he's an actor who has dedicated his life to his craft, primarily on the stage. When asked if he expects this prominent role in Mission: Impossible, the final reckoning to make him a household name or a sudden star, his response is typically humble: "We'll see." It's this genuine humility that makes his story even more endearing. He appreciates the opportunity, the nice little cherry on top, as he puts it, but he seems content with his journey. This isn't about chasing stardom for him, it's about the joy of acting, the unexpected twists of a long career, and the satisfaction of being part of something truly special. Rolf Saxon's journey with William Donloe is a beautiful reminder that in the vast tapestry of cinema, every single thread, no matter how small it initially seems, can contribute to the richness and depth of the whole. Sometimes, the characters we least expect to remember are the ones that leave the most lasting impression, and sometimes, those characters, and the actors who play them, get the most unexpected, and most deserved, second acts. So, William Donloe is proof that no character is too small to make a massive impact on an audience. Nearly 30 years later, this unsung hero is finally getting his due, proving that sometimes, justice for the collateral damage truly does prevail. And frankly, Mission: Impossible fans couldn't be happier to see him back on screen. What do you think about Donloe's return? Were you one of the fans hoping to see him again? And more importantly, who else from the vast Mission: Impossible universe would you love to see make an unexpected comeback in future films? Let us know your thoughts and theories in the comments section below. We love reading your insights and connecting with fellow MI enthusiasts. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Donloe's epic return, please like this video, subscribe to our channel for more Mission: Impossible content and behind-the-scenes breakdowns, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next upload. And of course, don't miss Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning this summer.